The importance of physical variability in cardio exercise. Are you a cardio junkie? Everyone seems to think that cardio is the best way to get in shape and lose body fat. I'm going to show you with this video why I disagree. It is quite common to hear fitness pros, doctors, and other health professionals prescribe low to moderate intensity aerobic training cardio to people who are trying to prevent heart disease or lose weight. Most often, the recommendations go something like this. Perform 30 to 60 minutes of steady pace cardio 3 to 5 times per week, maintaining your heart rate at a moderate level. Before you just give in to this popular belief and become the hamster on the wheel, doing endless hours of boring cardio exercise, I'd like you to consider some recent scientific research that indicates that steady pace endurance cardio work may not be all it's cracked up to be. First, realize that our bodies are designed to perform physical activity in bursts of exertion followed by recovery, or stop-and-go movement instead of steady-state movement. Recent research is suggesting that physical variability is one of the most important aspects to consider in your training. This tendency can be seen throughout nature, as most animals tend to demonstrate stop-and-go motion instead of steady-state motion. In fact, humans are the only creatures in nature that attempt to do endurance-type physical activities such as running long distances at the exact same speed the whole time. Most competitive sports, with the exception of endurance running or cycling, are also based on stop-and-go movement or short bursts of exertion followed by recovery. To examine an example of the different effects of endurance or steady-state training versus stop-and-go training, consider the physiques of marathoners versus sprinters. Most sprinters carry a physique that is very lean, muscular, and powerful looking, while the typically dedicated marathoner is more often emaciated and sickly looking. Now, which would you rather resemble? Another factor to keep in mind regarding the benefits of physical variability is the internal effect of various forms of exercise on our body. Scientists have known that excessive steady-state endurance exercise, different for everyone, but sometimes defined as greater than 60 minutes per session most days of the week, increases free radical production in the body, can degenerate joints, reduces immune function, causes muscle wasting, and can cause a pro-inflammatory response in the body that can potentially lead to chronic diseases. Highly variable cyclic training. On the other hand, highly variable cyclic training has been linked to increased antioxidant production in the body and an anti-inflammatory response, a more efficient nitric oxide response, which can encourage a healthy cardiovascular system, and an increased metabolic rate response, which can assist with weight loss. Furthermore, steady-state endurance training only trains the heart at one specific heart rate range and doesn't train it to respond to various everyday stressors. On the other hand, highly variable cyclic training teaches the heart to respond to and recover from a variety of demands, making it less likely to fail when you need it. Think about it this way. Exercise that trains your heart to rapidly increase and rapidly decrease will make your heart more capable of handling everyday stress. Stress can cause your blood pressure and heart rate to increase rapidly. Steady-state jogging and other endurance training does not train your heart to be able to handle rapid changes in heart rate or blood pressure. The important aspect of variable cyclic training that makes it superior over steady-state cardio exercise is the recovery period in between bursts of exertion. That recovery period is crucially important for the body to elicit a healthy response to an exercise stimulus. Another benefit of variable cyclic training is that it is much more interesting and has lower dropout rates than long boring steady-state cardio programs. To summarize, some of the potential benefits of variable cyclic training compared to steady-state endurance training are as follows. Improved cardiovascular health, increased antioxidant protection, improved immune function, reduced risk for joint wear and tear, increased muscularity versus decreased muscularity with endurance training, increased residual metabolic rate following exercise, and an increased capacity for the heart to handle life's everyday stressors. Sports workouts and sprinting. There are many ways you can reap the benefits of stop-and-go or variable intensity physical training. Most competitive sports such as football, basketball, volleyball, racquetball, tennis, hockey, baseball, etc. are naturally comprised of highly variable stop-and-go motion, which trains the heart through a much wider heart rate range compared to just steady walking or jogging. Doing swimming workouts in a variable intensity fashion may also be more beneficial than just swimming for a long duration at the same speed. Same goes for bicycling, that is why mountain biking, which involves extreme ups and downs at various intensity levels, may also be more beneficial than just a long flat steady pace bike ride. One of the absolute most effective forms of variable intensity training to really reduce body fat and bring out serious muscular definition is performing wind sprints. Wind sprints can be done by sprinting at near max speed for 10 to 30 seconds, and then taking 60 seconds to walk for recovery before your next sprint. 6 to 12 total sprint intervals is usually a very challenging workout for most people. In addition, weight training naturally incorporates short bursts of exertion followed by recovery periods. High-intensity interval training, varying between high and low-intensity intervals on any piece of cardio equipment, is yet another training method that utilizes exertion and recovery periods. For example, an interval training session on the treadmill could look something like this. Warm up for 3 to 4 minutes at a fast walk or light jog. Interval 1, run at 8.0 miles per hour for 1 minute. Interval 2, walk at 4.0 miles per hour for 1.5 minutes. Interval 3, run at 10.0 miles per hour for 1 minute. Interval 4, walk at 4.0 miles per hour for 1.5 minutes. Repeat those 4 intervals 4 times for a very intense 20-minute workout. Also, don't overlook other great ways to incorporate variable intensity cardio training by using a jump rope, a rowing machine, stairs running, or even outdoor hill sprints. The takeaway message from this video is to try to train your body at highly variable intensity rates for the majority of your workouts to get the most beneficial response in terms of heart health, fat loss, and muscle maintenance. Full-body strategically designed resistance training programs along with high-intensity cardiovascular training programs guaranteed to strip off body fat when combined with a healthy diet are included in my book The Truth About Six-Pack Abs. The link in the description. If you're serious about getting lean for good, this book is a must-read.